everybody? It's not your average Josh back here for another movie review, and today I am reviewing the movie Smile, directed by Parker Finn. And wow, this movie was absolutely terrifying. I did not expect this movie to be as scary as it was. This movie is also starring Sosie Bacon, Kevin Bacon's daughter. This is the first movie I've seen her in, and she was really good in this movie. I thought she really, plays a protagonist in this, and just as an audience following her, you're terrified every step of the way. Everything she has to go through in this movie is pretty heavy with the some of the content matter that it deals with. Along with Sosie Bacon, it's also starring Jesse Usher as Trevor, who was A Train on The Boys. Shout out to A Train. Um, he did a really good job in this. He had a few good moments. He wasn't in it as much as Sosie Bacon is, but I thought he plays the husband of her, and I thought he just did a really good job of playing this concerned husband, but also dealing with the fact that he feels like his wife is kind of going crazy a little bit. He rides a good line of still showing care for her, but also the concern as well. And you also get Gallner, I believe it is. I'm not sure if that's the right way. Kyle Gallner as Joel. He plays one of the cops that is kind of around Sosie for most of the movie. He kind of, it seems like he might be a love interest at first, but in the end, he's more of a friend, I guess, that's really just helping out. But he's really there for the majority of this kind of investigation that's going on. Really a brief outline of the movie. You have Sosie Bacon, who witnesses this suicide at the beginning of the movie. Spoiler alert, if that's a spoiler for you guys, but she witnesses a suicide at the beginning of this movie, and you have basically from that point on this presence following her. And I really love, just from the beginning of this movie, the score is very unsettling, very, just really gives you the feeling that something evil is going on. And I just love the just the demonic presence you just feel. And there's even these brief little moments that I noticed with some of the camera shots where there'd be corners that were dark, kind of shaded off. I thought that was I don't know if that was purposeful. It seems like it would be, because there was some moments where it would be even heavier, like a big portion of the corner would be shaded off. And I just thought that was a really clever way, if they did that purposefully, to show this just darkness kind of looming over the main character here. And really just from the moment that she witnesses this suicide, you get basically the rest of the movie trying to figure out what the hell is going on. There's this ghost like demonic presence following her, and you're trying to figure out what's going on. And I will say the majority of this movie plays out, I guess, in a generic way that you would expect this story to play out in, but I thought the jump scares were really effective. That was the main thing. Like, I did not expect the jump scares to be so scary in this. I went with a couple of my friends, and we were like screaming at the top of our lungs, literally, like just completely out of control. Did not expect. I was going into this, I thought it would be pretty scary. It looked like it might be effectively done, but just the way this movie could have been just an average, not so good movie, but the way they played a lot of these similar tropes you're used to seeing in horror movies like this, but just did it in such an effective way that it was really undeniable. I was just really scared for most of this movie. A lot of times in these movies, you'll see a character off in the shadows before the jump scare happens, and it kind of you're kind of ready for it. But there was just so many moments in this where I was not prepared. Neither were my friends. We were really scared. As the movie goes on, it's just this continual just downfall of mental kind of deterioration with our main character, as she's really dealing with this not being able to sleep. You can tell she's not eating very much. It's that kind of that classic theme that plays out in movies like this, where the main character is trying to explain to people, even people that she loves, that she's seeing shit and shit's going on, but people don't believe her. It's really very frustrating as an audience member, but like I said, they did it effectively, so I wasn't annoyed or anything. I thought it was a appropriate story progression throughout, so I wasn't off put by it or anything. But I will say the ending, just kind of basically getting to it. The majority of the movie is dealing with what is going on with this. What is this presence following her? And you get the reveal at the end, and I think it's one of the imagery at the end is so crazy. This, you get a real good look at this presence that is following her, and it is shocking terrifying what unfolds at the end. And there's a few moments where you think, okay, she's gonna be okay, she's figuring this out, and of course, does kind of the cliche thing where, oh no, that's not it, shit is still going down. And I thought it was, as I said, I think everything was done so effectively that any little nitpick critiques I would have had of stuff happening that I've seen before, I think it was all done so well that I really couldn't complain about it. So that is really kind of my main thoughts. I thought it was a really good movie. Kind of a classic modern day horror movie, I would say. I don't really have many complaints with this movie. I think the acting was all good. The music, as I said, was unsettling. There's a few moments of just unexpected scares that really got me. And I'm looking forward to seeing more from Parker Finn. I don't think I've seen anything else from him. I man, you really need to look into his filmography a little more. Not sure if this is one of his first things, but I'll definitely be looking out for him because he definitely has a pulse on building tension and just scares. So that is my main thoughts on Smile. I'm going to go ahead and give a Smile an 8.5 out of 10. So yeah, I had a good time with this. I would definitely recommend going out and see it. This review is coming a little late, so I'm sure if you were excited to see it, you probably have already gone out and seen this movie by now. I'll be looking for more reviews soon. Just like, comment, subscribe, and go to my socials, TikTok and Snapchat, where I will be posting some similar content like this, but most of my content is going to be here on YouTube, and yeah, that is where it will mostly stay. I appreciate anyone who is watching this right now, supporting my channel at all. I'm just doing this for fun. It's my passion right now, so yeah, I appreciate all the support. And that is it, guys. I will talk to you next time.